Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to talk about a topic that's been bothering me for a long time since waking up or going through my awakening process, and it's to do with the different stages of awakening. Now we know that there's sort of an awakening to the 3D aspect of the truth of what's happening in this reality, and then there's a spiritual awakening. And what I couldn't get my head round is how there are many people who are very, very spiritually connected, very psychic, and yet they haven't got a clue. They're sound asleep about what's been happening over the last few years. And I thought, how can this be? You know, there's someone who, there's a lady who lives in the village where I live, and she used to do mediumship. And she is the real deal. I mean, she used to go to events and do it live, and she would have an image before she went, a vision of exactly what the audience would look like, exactly who she would pick out, so she would know what she was going to do before she even turned up. Now that is proof. That is the real deal. So she is definitely legitimate, and yet she hasn't got a bloody clue about what's been going on over the last few years. Nothing. You can tell when you speak to them. And so I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've reached an answer for this that I think makes sense. And I think it's all to do with free will. Because think about it, if her guides were to come forward and give her information about what's been happening, and she hasn't got a clue, that is interfering with her free will individual journey, which you absolutely cannot do, particularly in the spiritual realms. It is one of the highest laws of the universe, free will, and that would be interfering with it. So I think that people have to make the free will individual choice themselves to expand their awareness and start researching and asking questions and waking up to what's happening in this reality before the guides can come through and give them information, because then they're not interfering, they're just supporting your journey, and that's what their role is. They're not there to tell you the answers. So that's what makes sense to me, and I think it applies to a lot of situations, and it does seem to explain this phenomenon. But you've got to think, haven't you, that when people do start waking up who are psychically connected and spiritually connected, they're going to be quite annoyed. They're going to say, they're going to say to their guys, why have you not told me about all this stuff? But hopefully they will understand in time, because they should understand about free will if they're into spirituality. Hopefully they will understand why they didn't come forward and give them that information. So there you go, that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and hope you're all well, and see you very soon.